What up? I ain't mean to mute it, but something going on with my. I need to set this up before the next time I get on here. Can you hear me better now? What about now? Can you hear me? Yeah, this your boy Ricky D checking in. Sports Corner from the 216. Just stepping in to update. You know, it's been a big trade. Garland for James Harden. Todd Monken had his introduction. So yeah, it's been a lot going on. I usually hit y'all with the quick notes, but I had to step into the office real quick. Sports Corner from the 216. It's your boy Ricky D, of course, checking in. I ain't about to do a whole show for y'all. I just had to, like I say, step into the office, talk a little bit. So how y'all feeling about the Darius Garland? At first I was a little hurt, just a little bit. But then when you think about it, it's a win-win situation for the Cavaliers because you get a quality player in James Harden. Darius, he stayed injury, but the most important thing is it gives the Cavs more options because now they have like an open door, open window to make a decision because Harden has a option for next year. He's playing out the rest of this year. Garland, Garland a good basketball player, so as a Cavs fan, and watching him grow up here, I wish him the best over in LA, where I think he really might just excel at because he'll get more opportunities to command the team. Even though they got Kawhi, I haven't really looked at their roster, but they wanted him because it's almost like a rebuild over there. So we trying to win right now, and not to mention, Mitchell and Mitchell, Mobley, and Harden all are under Adidas when it comes to shoe sponsors anyway. So, hey, that could mean something too. Maybe they agent, help work this deal out. But they did, and reports say that Harden and Mitchell had a discussion, and a lot of people don't, just being a true sports fanatic, that the trade wouldn't have went down without the star having some type of input on what's going on, like how they feel about the trade. Did the trade make sense to him? But Harden actually said he wanted to come because he had the no trade clause. So by him having a no trade clause, that was him saying, "Okay, I'll go to Cleveland." He wanted contract extension, but the Cavs probably hit him with the let us see if you could take us so far. If you could help take us so far, then maybe we'll consider it. But until then, you got to play your contract out. But I see another trade coming too, though, also because we need some more big men. We got so many backcourt players, it's ridiculous. You got to wonder who's going to slide into the small forward spot since Hunter gone because yeah, they did play Dean Wade. It's either gonna be Dean Wade or Tyson unless they make another big trade. But I don't see that happening. But I do see another trade happening. So maybe, they say Lonzo might be the next one out because of his contract. That's just to help him get up underneath the apron. But we still need big man. We got Schroeder, okay, Mitchell, Harden. What Harden like 6'6"? I'm gonna have to check. Let me see how big James Harden is. Yeah, I don't know why people think that James Harden didn't have something. I mean, Mitchell didn't have input on the fact that Harden that was a trade. Darius his boy, but that small, that tiny little that backcourt wouldn't work. Plus, Darius stays hurt. He got foot injuries at that. So yeah, Harden 6'5". So that gives you that gives you a bigger backcourt mate to run with, and he can Harden. Both of them can handle the ball. So that might be. Ooh, because Harden averaging 25, 4, and 8. He averaging 8 assists. And I heard today, my guy Jeff Phelps. Jeff. Sometimes I think Jeff be pessimistic, but I think that just be his way of being a realist. But he gave out some stats I didn't know, and he said James Harden is ninth all time in scoring and 12th in assists all time NBA. And the only player that's above him in both categories is LeBron James, who might end up back on the Cavs. They say not this year, but next year. And if he do come in, Brian, you can't come here talking about no. You need 30 to 40 to 50, man. You come here for a nice 10, $12 million at the max contract, man, and go on and do your farewell tour. Bring your sons along. We drive Bryce. That's the future small forward. But they also say James Harden, he makes the average big man on the team that he's on, he makes him a better player. Mobley already got his contract, but we see what Allen can do. I always said Allen balls. Allen just, but he seems to have toughened up too this year. Like I guess he got tired of people talking about it. And hey, I think the trade, I give it a win-win because you get a quality player, you get an opportunity to open up the door to make future moves if you don't hold on to Harden. It could get us that championship that we looking for. I could guarantee it's going to get us out the second round, especially if they make one more move. I think they need to make one more move and pick up like a nice rotational big man, about 6'10", a dog, like somebody that, you know, make sure you ain't coming his way. You might be good, DC. See, Mobley, he a good defensive player, but you're not afraid of him defensively. You get what I'm saying? A person is still trying. We need that player that when they try to come to the hole, they like, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going in there. But we got the fire in Tyson. Tyson, the new fire. We got Schroeder. They say Schroeder is a very opinionated locker room player, but he produces, so he's able to say what's on his mind. But if I was Cavs management, I shoot Schroeder a couple, a new little contract for a few years for sure. They got the bird rights to Ellis, who is 6'4", 6'5", defensive specialist. They call him the 3 and D. So the team is actually upgraded big time. It's almost like a new team. You like my man Andy Baskin say, the core four is no more. Hey, I always said it was gonna be hard to make that trade just based off of the marketing throughout the city. Cause everywhere you turn, you see a core four banner somewhere down, at least downtown. You gonna be like, man, they maybe, they already had something in store they was planning on. But the one banner right there on if you're from Cleveland, right off of Ontario, and then you go down here around, I think that is in front, Tower City. That's the biggest sign. So I wonder what they gonna put right there. They just gonna put up a big. I think they should just put up a Shador sign. Yeah, speaking about the Browns though, Shador, he had this little Pro Bowl debate. They said he was 2 touchdowns, but the little highlights he had was looking good. And speaking on marketing, I don't know why people don't feel like the marketing that the Browns are giving Shador does not tell a tale. And then speaking on the Browns, Todd Monken had his first press conference as the head coach. And he said a lot of interesting things to make you really think. They was asked about Schwartz. He gave Schwartz his respect. And at the same time, I always say this myself. Okay, the coach is the coach, but the players are the ones on the field. And a true sports fanatic gets that. So Monken says, I didn't plan to my offense for Schwartz. I planned it for the player, Miles or Ward or the players on the field. But he also made another statement that woke me up. He was like, the quarterback that he plans, whoever he plans to make the quarterback, he's going off of feel, not analytics, but the feel of the it factor. Who does the team follow? Who does the team look up to? Who does the team believe in? Like characteristics, personality traits. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you got to keep it honest and whoever gives you the best chance to win. But he made some other small statements that I don't think a lot of people paid attention to when he was like 2 minute drills, 4 minute drills. How does the person react in them moments? How do they handle them type of moments? So see, people, you gotta read into certain things because you will miss the point just going with the headlines. Most people just go with the headlines. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sports fanatic, even though most of y'all know me from being the Think and Reflect podcast, which this show came from because I had a segment called Sports Corner on the Think and Reflect. I'm a realist too, though, so that's why I could talk reality. But if it comes down to it, sports, marketing, and media, marketing, more the whole that is me. I grew up playing sports. I played every sports. I just was when I decided. Like I tell y'all this, I know most of y'all that know me know, but I had made a decision when I was 15 that I ain't want the route I was going. I decided that I didn't want to go that route. In the same day, I got named the quarterback for my high school. I went to Collinwood High School off of St. Clair in 10th Ward District, Cleveland, Ohio. But anyhow, the same day I get named star quarterback, I go to the hood that I'm trying to slowly but surely get away from, but it's still in me. So yeah, I gotta go tell the homies, man, look, I'm the quarterback, man. Start coming to the games. Come see your boy. I'm the quarterback. Man, some stuff happened, and in the process, I I suffered the consequences based off somebody else's actions. But I still got to like how I learned, because I did a little something later in life that involved some of the same people. But I came to a conclusion that regardless of whatever happens to you in life, especially after a certain age. They say this age 7, but whatever happens to you after a certain situation in your life or point in your life is based off decisions that we make. So when a person get upset, just realize more than likely it's based off a decision that you made, that you decided to make. So maybe if you would have made a different decision, your outcome would have been different. So that's just another quote, little positive affirmation or whatever you want to call it, to keep you going, man. And just always know, man, it's ain't nothing perfect. It's pros and cons to life. You weigh your pros and cons of every situation you put yourself in or about to put yourself in, so you can continue to move forward in life. Because as long as you breathing, you got an opportunity. But yeah, man, it's looking like Shador might be the man because Monken, that's the only player that we know he's talked to personally. Shador came from Paris to meet the coach. You know, Shador putting in them that work. And it ain't always physical work. It's communication, which is key. And if you need some marketing, make sure you reach out to Deshaun's Marketing, which powers this episode right here. You can also get sponsored on the episode also. So make sure you send your DM with your information to Sports Corner at Sports C at Sports C Pod. Hold up. Sports C216 podcast on Instagram, or send us an email at sportsc216 at outlook.com. Yeah, this your boy Ricky D checking in. If you want one of these exclusive Bavarians varsity jackets before the season end, let me know now, or just to put in your collection so I can get it pre-orders only. But yeah, man, it's looking good in Cleveland, man. We got my boy Jose that signed the lifetime contract, so we know we got a solid player always on the team. Cleveland, the Guardians like to build around their pitching, but I'm praying they pick up a new bat, a bat that's going to get us at least 30 more home runs a year and about 100 RBIs. We need something like that added to the Indians. I still call them the tribe, the Indians. You know, this is my team. But man, it's looking good. I can't wait to see what the Cavs look like with that combination. But I'm hoping personally for another trade because I feel like we have too many guards on the team. We need a nice big man. We need another big man. And we need to clear some books. Don't be surprised if is the Struce and Lonzo might be the odd man out. Cause Proctor a rookie, they ain't letting him go. Porter played too good. Them two good bench players. And Proctor, I think he probably like 6'4" himself. Let me check and see. Tyson stepping up. Tyson ain't going nowhere. He about to get a contract extension after next year. But we got his bird right because we drafted him. So he ain't going nowhere. Tyrese Proctor. Yeah, he's 6'4". And Proctor, he a rookie, but he played good to be a. And we got him in the second round, so you gotta hold on to him. Craig Porter Jr. And not that I forgot all about the boy Daquan Tomlin. He come. Oh, that might. You know what? Yeah, we just need one more big man. So that trade for Lonzo might just be another body. We might not let Struce might still be around, but Struce, this is last year his contract too, so they might hold on to Struce just because his contract come to an end this year. So you can look for maybe Struce, Ball, because Ball contract come to an end. Who else we got? We got Schroeder and Ellis. They knew Harden. So yeah, we looking good. The Cavs looking good. The Browns, we need to go draft us a nice real receiver in the draft. They trying to get Tyson little brother, but like I say, if Tate available, grab Tate. But if Tate ain't available, unless you really believe in what one of the other receivers, then you take them. But I'm saying you take the best available lineman. Then with the second first round pick, you go get the best available wide receiver left. You go lineman maybe receiver. Then you get you some special team role players and stuff. So the Cleveland sports scene about to and oh my God. So if you then fell off and you a bandwagon fan, stay gone. Stay wherever you went, man. Stay wherever you went. But yeah, this your boy Ricky D just coming in, quick. I ain't gonna call this the quick, but just a nice little let you know what's going on. Let's go. Cavs, we looking for another trade. Let me make sure they ain't made a trade on me while I'm talking. They might have it might be a trade going on because I cut my notifications off so I don't get distracted. Oh yeah, I forgot to even but I know like Giannis not really in the mix right now, like cause he got like a 4 to 6 week injury thing. You probably could get it off, but you gotta give up a major piece to get Giannis. I don't think it's worth the try now. Like if you go for him in the offseason, that's different. But Harden, okay, it ain't really been too many trades as a moment. But at the last minute, it go down. Like on Thursday, tomorrow from tonight until tomorrow 3:30, I think the end of the deadline. You can expect some things to happen, or it might be one of them years where the Garland Harden trade might just be the biggest trade of them all. It so far it's the biggest for sure because them two all stars. So and then Garland's still young and up and coming. Harden, an established player. Now we just hoping Harden don't come here with them antics that he usually perform. Like I just seen videos of Harden just being a clown, running out, trying to be his own man, coming off the bench, spinning the ball on his hand in the game. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? He can be a, but like they were saying, maybe the ratings for and the hey Cavs, man, can I get my money's worth, man? Shout out FanDuel. Can I get my money's worth, or can I get a sponsorship or something? Like, can we partner up so I don't feel like I'm just? Can I at least just get free? Can I just get the network for free? FanDuel Sports Network. I'm shouting y'all out. No, it's the real on the real note though, man. I do be trying. I be tuning in. Then they be talking about, oh, this game is not showing tonight. It be the good games too. I be upset. Like, man, I'm about to get rid of this. You don't really miss the money, but it be like the fact that it's principles. But yeah, ain't nothing going on with the trades, man. This your boy Ricky D checking in. Sports Corner from the 216. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and become a member on Patreon. We also over on TikTok and Twitch, whichever one you like. I might start streaming on Twitch. I try to keep the fans, locked in on Facebook, but that's like giving them too much freebie. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stop giving out them freebies, or maybe I might just put it on my main page because my Ricky D Calhoun page on Facebook is monetizable. So keep pushing, man. You never know what might happen. Just keep pushing. But again, it's your boy Ricky D, Sports Corner from the 216. What's your thoughts at C216? At C216.